Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Can you believe that it's Friday morning already, Greg?
I can't believe it, Hans.
Well,
this weekend's over almost.
Well, it is.
Just getting ready to get started, though, but it'll be over
It
quick.
kind of feels like a Monday just a little bit.
It does, man. The weather is making it feel that way. It's rainy today.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, there it is.
Actually, I shouldn't say it's rainy yet, but I'm prepared for my raincoat for this evening.
Well, sprinkle and rain are different. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
well, of course, we had the rain apocalypse, 3 weeks ago?
yeah, it was something like that. But welcome to Morning Crankers.
Yes. Welcome.
It's a Friday.
Yep, and we're raining on this parade today.
Well, what an awesome day we have today for the show.
Yes.
We've got our national days like most.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Cranker's Dumbest Criminal of the Week. We've got to talk about an OnlyFans lady that got arrested, and she might or may not, I'm not going to say yet, be part of the Dumbest Criminal of the Week.
Ooh.
I want to talk about some weird stories, like something a 3-year-old kid did.
Right.
The Breakfast Club gets emotional in first reunion in 40 years. I love the Breakfast Club. How about you?
I do too. That's must have been a long time, like the Goonies. I would love to see that reunion.
Oh, man, yeah. A restaurant is offering a 20% skinny discount if you're skinny.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty cool.
No, I mean, it's weird.
It's weird, but it's
cool. What about the large people?
Oh, I mean, maybe they need to have that a day for that, too.
Yeah, it could be. There is a race coming up in Los Angeles I thought we should probably talk about.
A race?
Yeah, a race. I'm not going to say what kind of race because it's kind of weird.
Okay.
You know, because we talk about the weird, awesome, not so awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we also got Tom Brady.
Oh, wow.
You know, something about Tom Brady. You know, he came from one of the best colleges in the nation. If you don't know, that is Greg's arch rival.
I think everybody knows.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I would be mad at them, too, because you guys can't beat them.
Oh, geez. Yeah, well, give us enough. Next 3 years will be different, I promise.
Like, yeah, that's what happens when OSU goes and plays Michigan. Smack.
That's all right. You can spin that record back the other way. We won the national championship. Michigan, and you didn't.
Well, you know, my thing is with Portnoy, and I agree with him with this. Can you really be national champions if you can't beat your rival?
Doesn't really matter.
Well,
I heard Portnoy's comments.
Well, I know, and I kind of think that he was right a little bit.
And I commented on that thread, too.
Yeah, I mean, this is what OSU hears when they hear Michigan.
Nah. It'll be the choo-choo train starting the next 3 years.
Is that what it's going to be? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, happy April 18th. Later on today, you get to go and are you going to spill the beans on where you're going today, or are you making them wait till Monday, or what?
I'm going to get a surprise.
Okay, surprise.
I always like surprising people.
Monday, donut review.
Yes.
Greg is heading into the unknown.
To one of the donut shops. Y'all better be prepared for Greg.
Well, and you should be able to be ready because today is National Exercise Day. So before you go there, jumping jacks, sit-ups, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to do that before and after.
Well, you're a big walker.
Yeah.
You know, you really like walking.
Yeah.
That burns a lot of calories.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, who's worried about calories with donuts? Like, have you ever seen a diet donut?
Right. And, you know, I've lost a ton of weight just doing that. Walking at work and walking at home.
Right. I mean, and here's the thing. Donuts give you superpowers.
It does. It inflates your egos and your arms.
Well, yeah, I mean.
And I like it. The
right.
arm part.
Well, I'm sure you do. Like, you know, Some people say use your third eye, exercise it, get it bigger.
Yes.
Some people say exercise your third arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It.
But, yeah, it is.
Everything will work out.
It's also clean out your medicine cabinet day. Does anybody ever do that?
Yeah, I have.
Have you, you go in and, let's say, what do you got in there? You got Band-Aids, you got Tylenol, you got aspirin. You probably have a weight loss drug and or energy, maybe some NyQuil.
Nah, I don't even have NyQuil.
Well, I mean, usually in most people's.
Yeah.
And then it's in there. It'll be in there for 2 years, and then people will be like, they will actually take the time to look, when does this go bad?
Yep.
And then it'll be bad, and they drink it anyways.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There are
maybe
people
it
like
is.
that. Yep.
Maybe it's time to clean out your medicine cabinet day today.
Yeah.
Kids should be happy. It's National Animal Cracker Day.
There you go. I remember eating those as a kid.
Oh, I think every kid has. National Poem in Your Pocket Day. That's a little gazy.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Whoopsie gazy.
Well, I'm being happy.
Yeah, happy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, I shouldn't say that. Not all poems are happy,
Yeah.
but a lot of poems are.
Yeah.
It's National Columnist Day. It's National Lineman Appreciation Day. And I'll tell you what, I really do appreciate linemen because if they didn't do what they do, we couldn't do what we do.
Right. Exactly. Thank you.
We know a lineman.
Yeah.
We know a couple linemen.
Actually, I know a couple.
Yeah. So tell me about their job.
A lot of climbing on heights.
Heights. Ooh.
And that's a big thing. And
danger.
Danger.
Literal danger.
Like literally, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous, and be careful out there because we don't want anybody getting hurt.
They could get electrocuted if things ain't done right.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of dangers. Then their straps break.
Well, down in Texas, where the guy we know that was a lineman down there in Texas, they had to be careful with things like rattlesnakes.
Oh yeah,
bees' nests, things that you wouldn't even think about.
The unexpected stuff.
Yeah. So happy National Lineman Day. Appreciation Day.
Yeah. And
then finally, it's Good Friday. What do you know about Good Friday, Gred?
I know that it's a celebration of the Christian holiday of Christ.
Okay.
It's his return. He's guaranteed.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah. Real. Yeah. The reel got slower, folks.
It did. It should be click, 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 click.
That's the new soundboard.
Well,
we can't argue with the soundboard because it actually sounds better.
Yeah, I think it does by far.
Yeah.
But it is Good Friday. I think, I don't know when Ash Wednesday was. I think was it the one before or is that by Christmas time?
No, I want to say it was the week before.
Okay. So, and then there's Good Friday today and then Easter on Sunday. Are you coming up for Easter?
I think I am because I'm not going out of town this week.
Nice.
Like I usually do.
So, we've got some stuff planned. Like, the wife's doing the honey ham in the oven. Okay, but I got to tell you this because this is a big but.
Oh, boy.
We're having pepper jelly turkey covered in bacon done on the smoker.
Oh, my goodness.
10-hour cook.
I'm glad I'm coming.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to be good.
It does already sounds good.
Yeah, well, and you know what? If it turns out to be really good, we'll give, because it's injected and everything else, we're going to give the crankers the recipe for that.
Yes, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
If it tastes good, I'll let him know.
Absolutely.
I'm the good one for that.
Okay, when you think of a beach, what do you think of? Like happy times, clean?
Yeah, I think of happy times.
Okay.
Just like getting away, thinking about things, and just...
Yeah, like sitting in the sun, just soaking it up.
Soaking up the rays, man.
Listening to some tunes, watching people play volleyball or frisbee.
Or you jump in and play volleyball too.
Right, just fun. Yeah,
just getting out and doing things.
So now let me put another name in front of beach.
Okay.
How about New Jersey Beach?
New Jersey Beach.
Yeah, what do you think now?
Oh, man. I'm not sure.
Do you think New Jersey's clean?
Not if it's next to New York City. I know it's not.
Okay, so now let me put New Jersey Beach.
Because I know they'd all dump their garbage in the thing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a feeling that's where we're going with this. Needles.
Well, we're looking at the Clean Ocean Action. It released its 2024 Beach Sweeps Report. Basically, these people get together, they clean up the beach. They want to keep their roads closed.
Right.
Here in Missouri, we have the Department of Corrections.
Yeah.
Lets those guys go down there. And,
They do.
It's a big shindig. They have the bathroom porta potty. Everybody's in orange with them picker-up stickers.
Yeah.
Anyways, but they try. Well, it's the same thing in New Jersey. The Dirty Dozen, the 12 most commonly found items on beaches include plastic bottle caps, food, candy wrappers, straws, plastic bottles, cigarette filters, plastic cap rings, cigar tips, metal drink cans, packing foam, paper pieces, and assorted pieces of plastic.
Wow.
But they found some other things in New Jersey.
Oh, boy.
A set of vampire teeth. Rubber foot.
Wow.
Unopened can of ravioli. Punching bag. And a full container of Wawa brand sausage and eggs.
Wow.
A gallon of maple syrup. An Invisalign retainer. A message in a liquor bottle. A Victoria's Secret bra. A jar of marijuana. And I'll bet you somebody's mad. And an inflatable hot tub, a bedpan, and multiple uncooked hams.
What the heck?
To top it off, a boat cabin door, and the biggest thing was a bathroom sink. So now, how do you want to go swimming at that beach?
Heck no.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit odd to me, Do you think we should do the weird story next, or should we go to the Cranker's Dumb Criminal of the Week?
Cranker's Dumb Criminal of the Week. I'm curious to hear this.
Are you sure you want to?
Not really, but yeah, I got a feeling I do.
Okay.
I need some laughs.
All right. Well, this is Cranker's Dumb Criminal of the Week, and it happens to be an OnlyFans model.
Ooh.
Okay, OnlyFans are like, I don't know, you see teachers doing it, making millions, and then you see other people. Well, there must be a problem with regular girls making money on it.
Right.
This OnlyFans model filmed herself urinating on grocery store food, and she was busted for a hotel room pee spree.
Wow.
Including on a Bible.
Oh, no.
A New Hampshire OnlyFans model filmed herself urinating on grocery store food, has been busted over a pee spree in a hotel room, according to the cops. Kelly Tedford, 24, was hit with fresh charges this week after urinating all over a Marriott hotel in Keene back in January, court documents show. Tedford, who goes by Kinky Kelly on OnlyFans, is accused of recording herself peeing on an air conditioner unit, comforter, curtains, and a Bible inside the room.
Wow.
According to the charging documents. She allegedly also defecated on the floor before hiding her feces in the tank of the toilet. Man, she don't really look like anything that could qualify for OnlyFans, does she?
No, she don't. I just saw that. Wow.
What do you think of that? I mean,
pretty raunchy and disgusting.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you urinate on curtains and all that. Man, what's wrong with this person?
Well, then she went into the fresh fruit aisle.
Yeah.
And like we're talking heads of lettuce, we're talking cucumbers, wrong place, wrong time, wrong lady, dumb.
Yeah.
Cranker's Dumb Criminal of the Week, it is what it is, but she won.
She definitely won that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hands down.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of,
Yep. Dumb.
Yeah. That's one way to put it. So, I mean, she's definitely the freakiest.
Yeah, OnlyFans woman I've ever seen.
But here's the question.
I'm so sorry for her. Man.
They have scat porn.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere out there will actually pay for that.
I know. There are people out there that will pay for that.
Okay, so who's the weird one? Is it the one doing it or the one watching it? Who is more weird? Let me ask you that.
It's got to be both.
Like, do you have any buddies, like buddies that you hang out with that, like, behind closed doors, they're watching a girl pee on a head of lettuce?
I'm not sure. I don't know for sure.
But there's somebody.
There's somebody, I'm sure.
There's no way that any guy would ever admit that.
Right.
You know what? There's just no way.
No.
It's disgusting. It's okay.
Yeah.
I can't be too judgmental because people do their thing. You want to be freaky.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you and Earl Ean.
Earlene.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. But I've got another story here. And I looked into this because I was, shall I say, skeptical.
Okay.
When I looked into this, I found out there is a ton more about this phenomenon.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
A 3-year-old recalls his past life, his murder, identifies the killer, and locates his old body.
Okay.
I want to know what you think about this before I go any further.
Ooh. I mean, this is like strange events. I don't know, man.
Okay, so this is not
crazy.
an isolated incident. This is like one of 100 that have happened in the last 5 years.
Kind of cray-cray.
Very, very, very weird, but
it's, I don't know.
Mumbai, in a shockingly surreal incident, a 3-year-old boy has not only revealed the details of his murder in his past life, but has also recognized his killer. The boy, who belongs to the Druze ethnic group in the Golan Heights region near the Syrian and Israeli border, has a long red birthmark on his head and claims that he was murdered with an axe.
Oh, wow.
According to Drew's beliefs, birthmarks are related to past life deaths, and when the boy was old enough to talk, he told his family that he had been killed with an axe blow to his head. Now, it is customary for Drew's elders to take a child at the age of 3 to the home of their previous life if he remembers it. The boy already knew the village where he was from, and upon reaching the village, he also remembered his past life name. This kid's 3 years old.
This is weird.
Village locals told the elders that the man who the boy was claiming to be a reincarnation of had gone missing before 4 years. Okay, so he's 3.
Right.
Guy is missing. I mean, pretty close time there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Village locals told the elders that the man who the boy was claiming to be a reincarnation had gone missing before, and the boy also remembered the full name of his killer.
Oh, wow.
Who, upon confrontation, turned white and refused to admit to the murder. The 3-year-old then claimed he would take the elders to where the very spot the body was buried.
Oh, wow.
On reaching the spot, they not only discovered the skeleton, but also discovered the wound to the head, which was similar to the boy's birthmark. They also found the axe that had killed the boy in his previous life.
Ooh.
The killer then, upon them finding the body, admitted to the crime.
Wow.
Okay, now this is all freaky, and you're like, okay,
I know. I'm getting
this is BS, right?
Right. I'm thinking, man, this is a sci-fi original.
Okay, listen to this. The entire story has been confirmed and documented in German therapist Trutz Hardow's book, Children Who Have Lived Before Reincarnation Today. What do you think of that? So you got like this guy got turned into the police. The guy faced murder charges.
Yeah.
Because this 3-year-old took them to the house where he was killed, the house where he lived, then took him to where the body was. They found the axe exactly like he had said. And the people in the village just knew the guy was missing. They didn't even know he was murdered.
Oh, wow.
So how does a 3-year-old know the name?
Right.
The house. the murderer,
That is
how it happened.
very odd.
So,
Something's up. Something. He knows something.
well, I mean,
Apparently,
is it
something.
reincarnation? Is it time travel? Put your conspiracy Noahist hat on
Well,
and tell me what you think.
my thoughts on time travel. I believe it happened. I believe Tesla found out.
Well, according to the White House, they know how to do it now,
Yep.
as of yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes, they came out and said, hey, we know how to do this.
Yeah.
So, do they?
I believe so.
Okay, well, I mean, it's
If
kind of a...
if they're coming out admitting it, it doesn't surprise me though. Tesla was on to something.
Well, I think he was. Nikolai Tesla was some. I mean, what is it? 60% of the things that he talked about are still classified today.
Yeah, exactly. Free energy, everything.
So if you go start looking into this, Gred, you find past pilots with kids that are like 5 years old, and they're telling their teachers where their plane is, and they found them.
Right. This is weird.
Just the weirdest thing. There's doppelgangers that they say that they were, and you know what I mean.
I've seen those where they've showed popular, famous people, and then they would show their photo from the old West.
Right. Well, I'm not saying
Like
this
Nicolas
is real.
Cage. I've seen that one.
I'm just saying there's something here.
There is something.
Either they're taking these hundreds of kids and making elaborate hoaxes out of them
Right.
in multiple countries and then literally convicting killers from it.
Right.
Or there's something that we don't understand, even if we try to wrap our head around it, that we never will.
It could be that too.
I mean, do you think?
It could be.
Well,
I mean, I'm not going to say either way, but my conspiracy Noahism is. I know that Nikolai Tesla did invent time travel. I'm pretty sure of that.
okay, so, I mean,
I'm 85% in.
it is Good Friday.
Yep. The cranker.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Now, I look at a story like we just talked about, and I was like, somebody is bat whatever.
Right.
Right? And you do too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that is unnormal to us. But let me tell you what is normal to us, okay?
Right.
Ben Hooper writes a story for, I believe this is the Los Angeles Times.
Right.
The world's first sperm race is to be held in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Now, this is a real thing.
Right.
April 25th at the Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles, an unusual startup announced the world's first sperm race, and it is a race involving actual sperm. Sperm racing, a startup founded by a team of young millionaires, announced representatives from two competing schools, the University of Southern California and the University of California, Los Angeles. So USC and UCLA will provide the microscopic swimmers for the inaugural sperm race.
I wonder what the first prize is for coming in first.
Well, sperm racing isn't just about racing sperm. Although, let's be honest, that's hilarious. Co-founder Eric Zhu in the Sperm Racing Manifesto, it's about turning health into a competition. It's about making fertility something people actually want to talk about, track and improve. So this is normalized in our news today.
I can believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the headlines we see today doesn't surprise me.
Okay, so let's go back 100 years. Okay. What would be more believable? They're having a sperm race in Los Angeles or a 3-year-old finds his killer from a previous life. Which would be more believable 100 years ago?
Probably the 3-year-old boy.
Exactly. So I think it's point of view.
Yeah.
And what's been shielded from us and what we haven't been able to talk about.
Right.
Whether it was the religion you grew up like, don't talk about that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you remember the days like, don't show your ankles. How dare you show your ankles?
Right.
And now they show everything but the chocolate starfish. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
I mean, it's point of view.
Yeah.
So, or how about this story? Comparatively to a new restaurant offers up 20% skinny discount if customers can fit their bodies through varying spaces. Wasn't there just a big Me Too movement about fat shaming?
There was.
Okay, they made an Instagram post that got 8 million views.
Wow.
This is in Thailand. And it's accused of fat shaming people by offering diner discounts. Okay, are you poor shaming people if you don't have enough money to get into a golf club?
No.
No, you're not?
I'm not going to poor shame nobody.
No, I'm not saying you, but if you're the one.
Oh, if I'm the one.
If you can't get in because it's, $20,000 to join this club,
Right.
is that poor shaming?
It is.
See, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I just think that if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. And if you're too fat to get through the thing, then you don't get the discount.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I would love to find out. Email us at morningcrankers@gmail.com.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear where everybody's thoughts on this because it's a mixed bag this morning on that one with me and him.
It is. It says that some people stumbled in and it was cruel and unusual because some of the fat people couldn't make it through.
Yeah.
But if you're the restaurant, if you're skinny, you're probably not going to eat as much as a larger person with a larger stomach.
Right.
A larger or shorter, littler metabolism.
Littler metabolism.
Yeah, I mean, it serves a smorgasbord of international breakfast foods all day long.
Yep.
Okay, so it sounds like a pretty good place to eat.
It does.
A
little bit of everything to eat. Smorgasbord.
Well, here's the deal. The smaller the gap you can fit through, the bigger reduction you get.
Yep.
Now, take this story versus, do you think this story is more real, or do you think...
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
The sperm story is more real.
I think this one.
Do you think this one's more real than the sperm story? Okay, now, out of those two, which one's more real, the 3-year-old?
The 3-year-old.
Do you think that's...
To me, it's more believable.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you
Between the
this.
three.
All three of them are 100% real.
That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, so,
Man, you got me.
I did. That was kind of the point.
I know. You got me the other day, too, on the trivia.
Oh, yeah. You owe me. So today, when you go...
I got to pick you up a donut. I know.
Well, I know you got to work on Saturday, but I don't want the donut on Saturday. I want you to pick it up later today and then just bring it back.
Yeah, I mean, you're only a hop, skip, and a jump from where I'm going anyway.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because, I don't want a crusty donut. I want, You know what I've really been looking for that I can't find here?
What's that?
Cherry fritters.
Oh, man. I love them and the apple.
Well, I like apple fritters, but you can find them a little bit more, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you got to really look still, though.
You do. So, do you know what old people smell is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, have you ever smelled it?
Yeah, like when I
you just get out of the shower?
Yeah, especially if when you get your grandparents' house.
Yes, yeah, it's exactly that
when you were
smell.
a kid, you smell that.
Yes, you're having something to drink at Grandma's house.
Yep. And they're
like
popping
a
open
strawberry soda.
And my grandpa Pierce is popping open a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I remember that. That's what that sounded like.
Well, you get that smell, the old people smell. And, some people are like, what is that? Is that what they wash their clothes in? Is it a special soap? Well, old people smell.
Old people
smell. It's not really that flattering of a term, but science has now proven that it exists. If you smell that it's sort of musty with undertones of grease, and it seems to come out of the pores. Have you heard?
I haven't heard of this, but I do recognize that smell.
Okay, well, you can find it in nursing homes, a relative's house, or in the line at the grocery store, but understand it has little to do with hygiene. Scientists shared that the odor is caused by a compound called 2-nonenal. When hormones change as we age, our bodies produce more fatty acids in the skin. Because our antioxidant levels decrease as we get older, those fatty acids are exposed to oxidation, which in turn produces high amounts of nonenal. It can remain in the skin even after washing and largely exudes from the chest and back area. There are several things that can heighten the intensity of the smell, including confined spaces, dirty laundry, dehydration, illness, and medications. Hence, you know what I mean? Like over-medication nation. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. That's us.
A 2001 study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that elderly subjects had a higher concentration of nonanol clinging to their clothing. So, like, you know that smell on sheets?
Yeah.
It's nonanol.
Huh.
It's literally a hormone mixed with fatty acid.
And it smells like it must.
Yeah.
Like smell. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know. Yeah. Anyways, for the useless knowledge of the day.
And that was a heck of a topic.
Yeah. I wanted to know what you thought about this. A UK school is facing backlash after it canceled Easter celebrations because there's too many Muslim children and they thought that it wouldn't be inclusive.
Oh, my goodness. Pandering. I can't stand pandering.
Right. Now, my idea of inclusive is, hey, we're having an Easter celebration because these are our national traditions, and you're more than welcome to join us.
Exactly. That should be the way it should be said.
That's the way that I think. But,
and that's the way I would say it, too, because you're more than welcome to come, is what I would always say.
Right. I mean, this is the UK, but this happens in Wisconsin.
Yeah. But if that happened in the UK, I can believe it, because UK don't have the freedoms we have here.
The problem in California is 70% of the children in high school are illiterate.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Right.
So even if they wanted to have an Easter celebration, they couldn't read the songs anyways.
Right.
Yeah, and that is a joke, but unfortunately, it's way closer to the truth than it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's truth and fiction, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's something to it, if you know what I mean.
I agree.
But it's sad.
Yeah.
So, anyways, last story of the day, because this is Friday and people want to go get their weekend on. You know what I mean?
Right.
You love Tom Brady. You love the college he came from.
You know, I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay, let's hear it.
I don't. There's no such thing as a hatred for someone.
No, you don't hate him. I know that.
I just want to make that clear.
Yes, okay.
I appreciate what he did for the NFL. I appreciate what he did, believe it or not, at Michigan.
I think that's the BS line.
I shortened it Michigan, my Michigan name. Michigan.
What, Michigan?
Well, you said it. You said it. I didn't say it.
No, that's what you, I mean, you're an OSU fan. So, I mean, that's what they say.
But that's what I say. And
I need to get you and Portnoy on the same line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's let you guys go to it.
But
you know
let
what
me
I'm saying?
tell you something. I still appreciate Portnoy, even though I belligered him on a few of his Facebook things where he's badmouth OSU. But other than that, he's pretty smart when it comes to the Celtics.
Is it Jack Sawyer?
Yeah.
I mean, what did you think of what he had to say about him?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being on his butt against Michigan. That's my,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Jack Sawyer is right, though. I mean, so was him, what he had to say. He's just defending his school.
Alma mater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And that's all it is. It's about pride, man.
You know what I've noticed? I haven't seen him do any pizza reviews around the OSU campus.
I know.
You know, I haven't. But I bet he would.
I bet he would now that someone reminded him like us right now.
Yeah, well, hey, Portnoy, we're wondering when you're going to go to OSU. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't seen it.
I haven't. I mean, he may have. I mean,
But I'd like to see him go into the enemy's den.
Why not?
I mean.
I've went to the enemy's den before.
Right?
I was in Ann Arbor.
So.
I had my OSU hat on, too, but I was in Ann Arbor.
Tom Brady teases, and there's a lot of rumors that he's going to make a WrestleMania 41 appearance.
Oh, boy.
What do you think of that?
Oh, man.
So my question is, he's going to go there. You know he's going to go there,
yeah.
right? He's friends with all the people that own that place.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
He's part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Is there more?
Right.
Is there any other NFL team that could produce more heel
right. That's true.
wrestlers than the Raiders?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's a toss-up between them and the Cowboys.
So what I think is going to happen, I think that Tom Brady is going to come in there.
Yeah.
And he is going to become a heel with John Cena.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
That's a possibility. There's that New England connection.
You see what I'm saying there? You know what I mean? So they could go in and then something bad could happen and one of them could save each other and then they could both come out smelling like roses and
then making their millions. And
yeah.
Happy WrestleMania.
Yeah, you know. No, it is what it is. Folks, I want you to have an absolutely wonderful Easter.
Yes.
Have a wonderful Good Friday.
Enjoy it with your family, your friends.
Absolutely. And go out and do something on Saturday.
Yes.
And then come home and spend some time with your family.
Because that's what it's all about, tradition.
Absolutely. We love you.
We love you guys. See you on Monday.
See you Monday. Oh, yeah.
Really loving this music.
MorningCrackers.com.
Yes.
Go sign up for our newsletter. Go check it out. We got some cool stuff coming up there.
We do.
And remember, morningcrackers@gmail.com.
Yep.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah. And tell us what you don't think when you talk to me. Thank you very much.
I love you.
See you on Monday.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.